Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Discovering Laguna Woods Village. I'm Cindy Whitney, and you may notice that I'm holding both a billiards cue and an archery bow. Are we inventing a new sport? No. Although it would be interesting, we're actually going to be heading over to the billiards area, and we're going to meet with some fabulous players who are very excited about their space and very excited about the game itself. Then we're going to head over to the archery range, which is the new home of the Archery Club. We're going to be speaking with the president of the club and find out why it has become such a popular sport here at the village. Later on, we're going to have a conversation with the recreational and special events director, Brian Gruner, who's going to tell us what we can look forward to for summer activities. There's a lot of fun things to do today and a lot to get to, so we should grab our gear and head on out. Come with us, won't you? Hi, we're in Clubhouse 3 now, and we're standing in front of the billiard room. And we're going to be meeting a very unique group of billiards players this evening.
So what's that mean?
They're all women. That's because it's the weekly meeting of the Women's Billiards Club. They love what they do, they're a lot of fun, and they're very good at it. Well, there's my cue. Let's go on in and play some pool. Well, we're speaking with GAIL BELYEA now in the Women's Billiards Club, and GAIL has been coming here only a short time, so we thought it might be interesting to get her perspective on what it's like to start coming to the Women's Billiards Club. GAIL, hi.
How are you?
Good. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for coming here.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's such a fun place.
Oh, it is. It is.
And so we're interested in your experiences in starting to come to the Women's Billiards Club and what it's been like for you.
Well, I came last September, and I started practicing with my husband before that. He's a great player, and he helped me. I wanted to try and play with him for a while. I had played in high school and college a little bit, but I hadn't played for a while. So I wanted to play a little bit, and when I came, everyone's going, you got to come and play with the women. So I came, and I played in September, walked in. Everyone is so welcoming, so friendly. The best players will come and help you out. You make a bad shot, they go, hey, great try. You make a good shot, great shot. It is just a wonderful place to come. I come every Monday night unless I'm sick or my grandchildren have an event or one of them needs me for another reason. It's wonderful. Everyone who has ever thought of coming to billiards or wanted to start up again, come. You will love it. You will love it.
This is great. So it sounds like it's very supportive. It sounds like because we're all women in here, maybe it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be not as competitive, or am I totally wrong about that?
You know what? I don't. It probably is right because usually men are a little more competitive, but it's fun. There's everybody's supportive. They're there to help you. You know, if you're not sure what kind of a shot to make, you say, do you want to go this way or that way? If they're not on your team, they'll go, oh, here, let's try this way, let's try that way. They'll always show you whatever they can to help you out.
So you're kind of coached. Now, does that mean that your game improves?
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Yes, yes. Everybody helps everybody.
Well, how do you think you benefit by coming here?
Well, you benefit because you're really doing a sport. You're meeting with other people, which always is wonderful. I think that's the best part of it. But then you're doing a competitive sport, and each time you come, you get better and better, and you also learn.
Do your family members say, hey, you play pool?
No, they're thrilled. They're so excited that I play pool. They really are. They think it's great.
Now we're talking with GAIL MINICHIELLO. And GAIL, hi, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
We're here tonight to find out a little bit more about the Women's Billiards Club. And would you mind telling us how long you've been coming here?
I've been playing in this club for 11 years. I never played before. I came and one of the gentlemen from the other group was here teaching the women how to play. And I started then, and at that time I practiced a lot and have improved my game tremendously.
So what hooked you on it? Was it that it's something that you can get better at if you practice, and that's very satisfying?
Part of it is that. Also, I'm a math person, and there's a lot of geometry in billiards, and I enjoy that aspect of it. And I also like the camaraderie. We do have lessons once in a while, and to help improve, the ladies so that they get better also. And I also teach. When we get some new people, I do some of the teaching for them. I'm a teacher by profession.
Oh, you
so,
are. Oh,
yes.
so this is a new subject that you get to teach. That's
Very
funny.
different from
I love
elementary
it.
students.
Oh, well, I'm sure it is. But how fun that you get to come here, experience this wonderful, supportive group. And I noticed that the first minute I walked in the door, everyone was so welcoming.
Right.
And you're having fun playing something, learning something new, and getting better at it.
And we play with different people every week. We pull numbers, so we're not playing with the same people, and that's another nice thing too, because you get to know the people by playing with them.
Oh my goodness! So you're not going to always be with the same table with the same
No,
group.
You never know who you're going to play with. When you walk in that door, you don't know what number you're going to have or what table you're going to be playing at. And everybody gets a number, and they pick a number. And this way, you might be playing with somebody you've never played with before, or somebody you've played with on a regular basis. So.
I'll bet you look forward to Monday nights, don't you?
I do. I also play on Wednesday night when we have the other group. Well, anybody can play on Wednesday night.
It's co-ed.
It's co-ed. Wednesday night is co-ed, and it's not the women's group, but the women are invited to play in that too.
Sure. So now we're speaking with Tracy Stewart, who is the president of the Women's Billiards Club. Now, Tracy, I noticed the moment I walked in here that this is a very fun place. Why is it so fun in here?
Well, it's all about having fun. That's really what we do here. And it's not about your expertise level or your non-expertise level. It's just about being together, sharing a couple games of pool at night, getting to meet new people every week, and just having fun and make friends.
So you don't have to know anybody. You don't have to know anything about the game. You just show up, right?
Right. That's what happened to me. I walked in September and just said, I want to play pool. And they welcomed me with open arms, and I've been here ever since. And it's a great, fun group.
Well, I can see that. I can hear it. And if you're walking past here and you see this room, step into it because you're going to have a good time. Is that pretty much the case?
Well, and that's the case. And my primary job as president is to, when anybody new walks in the door that we don't know, my job is to go up and greet them, make them feel welcome, and help them get situated. So there's somebody here to greet you if you just want to come in and play pool.
I can testify to that because that's exactly what happened to me the first time I came in here to speak with you. I felt very invited in, very welcome, and I knew I was going to have a good time here.
Well, good. Well, I hope you'll come back.
I will. Well, Tracy, it's a real pleasure to be here with you all. We're going to take some nice shots of the game as it's being played and watch some people learning, watch some people teaching and coaching others, and we'll just look at how everything goes on in here. So thank you so much for having us in here. We're having a great time.
We're thrilled that you came.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Okay.
Introducing the all-new Suburban Cadillac Buick GMC of Costa Mesa, where you'll find more than just your friendly neighborhood dealership. With over 50 stores nationwide, we are the only suburban location in California, and we're here for you. Whether you're looking to buy or lease a new vehicle, or would simply like to service your existing Cadillac, Buick, or GMC, we are here for all of your automotive needs. Visit us in person, only 15 minutes from Laguna Woods Village, or online.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Well, we're standing right now in the new archery range, and we're speaking with Gordon Ricciusa, who is the president of the Archery Club. Now, Gordon, what an exciting day for you. You're open for business, you're in your new archery space. What does it feel like? Are you settling in?
I am getting back to a place that I've always wanted to be.
Always wanted to be here, huh?
Back in an archery range shooting every single day if I possibly can.
That's wonderful. And you have quite a group of people who are coming in here already.
The club has built and maintained a membership incredibly without any archery range for the last 4 years.
You were telling me a little bit about the space and that it's a regulatory environment and there are some rules and there's a training manual, so it's a very safe environment, isn't it?
The two most important issues, and we're all members of USA Archery, the Olympic sanctioning body for archery in the United States, as well as World Archery. Two most important issues, safety and fun.
Okay.
And that's actually in the textbook, okay? So we want people to enjoy the sport because we know that if you come into any sport and you are anxious from the very beginning and worried and concerned, then it's just not going to be something that you're going to do again.
Right.
So from the first day, we want you to be successful and enjoy yourself. So that's the key issue for USA Archery and for all the instructors.
So, you know, I'm here in this show on behalf of some of the folks that live in the village who might like to try something new. And they're thinking, archery, is that a dangerous? Is there some risk there? How would I, learn? What would I do when I show up? And you have that all covered, don't you?
We do have that all covered. The process is one of the safest. The National Safety Council statistics tell us that it is one of the safest sports because of all the safety measures that are in place. You can't pull an arrow back unless it's pointing toward the target, and only at the instruction of what we call the range master, okay? So somebody wearing a whistle who's been trained by USA Archery and one of the instructors, sometimes me and sometimes some of the other members, they make sure that safety and fun are at the core of everything.
Right.
If people come in for the first time, we have equipment for you to try. We make sure that before you shoot your first arrow that you're going to be successful and you're going to have a good time at it. And there's different levels. Everybody's different. We have men and women, obviously, not only in the club, but it's the fastest growing sport in the nation. Partially, I believe, because of Jennifer Lawrence and the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, that's right. Katniss Everdeen.
That's right.
Now, I have to ask you, there's a lot of different types of bows, too. I know we're going to show some of those different types of bows in our footage, and so they have different weights where you pull them back, and so that's geared for a different body type and a different strength and so forth.
Right, and so just to start off with, for instance,
you got me geared up here, right?
I'm going to take that away from you just for a second.
All right.
So everybody has a strong eye, for instance. Okay. You shoot on the side that you have the strong eye on. So we do a test, and I'm going to do the test with you right now. And I just want you to make a little tiny circle with your hands about the quarter size there.
Okay.
And hold your arms out straight ahead.
Okay.
And look at me and try to put my nose on one of your eyes.
Well, there
and
it
I can
is.
see that you're a right eye dominant person because all I see is your right eye.
Well,
So
that's
you're looking at me through your right eye.
amazing.
Okay, that's one of the first tests we do.
So-
So now I will give you a bow that will benefit you on that side of your body using that eye.
My goodness, that's so simple to test that. Well, that's interesting. So now already I'm going to be a better archer because you've determined that
That's
about
right,
me.
exactly.
Well, that's great. Okay, and you've given me some gear here
That's right.
to play.
Many people say they tried it when they were kids and they hurt
Yes.
themselves, they hit themselves in
Oh.
the arm, so they gave it up, and we prevent that from happening. So we put a little protection on your forearm
Okay.
before you ever pull
So
an
as
arrow
I
back
pull it,
again.
it's not going to hurt me.
Exactly.
Understand
We're having
here?
a lesson right now.
We're
in
having,
fact.
this is the beginning of the lesson. Okay, we do a lot of conversation before you ever give me a weapon in my
That's
hand,
right.
right? Okay, that's good.
So 11 steps that USA Archery has set for people are the exact same steps that a brand new archer and people who've been doing it for decades,
Yes,
they do every single time they come to the range.
every time, so it's very
They're doing the
rigorous
same
in
exact
safety
thing.
process.
And they have the same conversations. Oh, look what I just did. Did you see what I did? In fact, when you're looking at the target where the arrows are going, you can tell the mistake that a person's making at this end by where their arrows are consistently going.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. Is it similar to a golf shot in that respect?
It's exactly like a golf shot. That's
Okay.
really good.
Okay.
And what's the most important part of your golf swing? They're all important, right?
Yes,
Every part's
yeah, I
important.
was gonna say,
But
they are.
where you put your feet, how you bend your knees, how you breathe, how you relax, how you turn, everything's important.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of archery, is it has that same level of intensity.
Wow, I had no idea. All right. So, Gordon, you were telling me that this is a ballistic curtain?
Special arrow curtain that the arrows will not penetrate.
Well, there's no holes at all behind any of these targets. And I know some folks missed a shot, but there's no evidence of that. This is like a Kevlar protection?
Yeah, I believe so. And it's rated for up to 40 pounds of pull, but of course you can go beyond it. And we hang a couple curtains in front of each other, so it actually doubles the strength.
That's
so.
amazing.
Okay, try to hit that longbow.
That little
Sign.
label thing in the
Yeah.
lower corner, right-hand corner?
Okay,
Okay, all right.
try to hit it. See what happened? You got closer to the center.
Wow. And you know, I was just half an hour of learning how to do this. This is great.
And just imagine if you had a little practice and had time to
A lot of practice.
think
A
about
lot
it.
of
Yeah,
practice.
exactly.
I can see why this is very enjoyable.
And also a little bit addictive that
Very.
because it's so intense.
Intense, and you think, oh, I can do better than that. I can
Yeah, yes.
do a better
you can
shot.
always and you always get another arrow.
I
Always
know what I
another-
did wrong. Now I will correct that.
Just like golf.
Just like lots of sports that
exactly.
where you're competing with yourself to some extent. That's wonderful. Well, Gordon, I just can't thank you enough for allowing us to come into your brand new space today.
Thank you.
And everything's just
Welcome.
still getting set up, and we're so excited about everything that you're doing here. And I hope a lot of people come down and try this out because it is very cool and very fun. So thank you so
Thank you
much
very
for
much.
having us today.
The Towers at Laguna Woods Village offers hotel-style living for active, independent seniors. The Towers features 5 spacious floor plans each with panoramic views and offers the carefree life you've dreamed about for your retirement years. Membership also gives you access to the complete recreational and social facilities found in Laguna Woods Village. It's elevated living in a hotel-style environment. Visit us at Towers at LagunaWoodsVillage.com.
I believe that all financial advisors have a desire to do what's in the best interest of their clients. But knowing what's in their best interest, that takes wisdom and knowledge. I've been doing this for 49 years. During that time, I've picked up a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of knowledge. At our age, it's tough to take risks. And so that's where experience comes in. I don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. But I do know where to find the answers.
Schedule your no-risk consultation with Dennis Wilson today.
And now we're speaking with our Recreation and Special Events Director, Brian Gruner. Hi, Brian. Welcome to our show.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Good, thank you. You know, I'm going to start right in by embarrassing you.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that because you've been here about 9 months or so.
About 9 months, yeah.
And you know, I go from clubhouse to clubhouse for different activities. And when you started, I saw you everywhere. Everywhere I went,
Right.
there you were. You were talking to people. You were shaking hands and getting to see what they were doing. You were listening to people, and it was really nice to see. I was very impressed by that.
Okay.
So, well, I have to ask you, what did you learn from that?
Well, I think it's an important element to really come out when you're new to a community to really understand what people are looking for in the recreation department, what programs they would like to see, what they're currently enjoying and what they're not enjoying, and just kind of really get a good feel for the community itself as a whole and their expectations and their needs. So I think it's a vital component to get out there, really introduce yourself, get your face out there, and you make some meaningful relationships.
Yes, and so somebody's idea that surfaced during those conversations could actually become real and could come to
absolutely,
fruition.
yeah. I mean, that's really, the residents are that's your client, you know, and really understanding what they want. And a lot of times they have great ideas.
Yes.
And, you know, if we can make that happen, then we'll definitely do it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I also want to know, have you worked with an over 55 community prior to this?
I have to an extent. I came from the city of Mission Vale, so the demographics are a little bit different. We started off from little kids all the way up to seniors. So we do have a senior community center there as well that I've worked with, quite a bit, and I do have a sense of an understanding of the senior community.
Yes.
And also in the recreation department over there, in the recreation facilities, I should say, themselves, we have also a very broad demographic that comes in and utilizes those facilities. So I do have a good understanding, but every community is different, and that's why going back to getting out and communicating with them and understanding what their special needs are is very important.
Because I bet the needs of the community overall change from time to time too, don't they?
Yeah, definitely, and especially right now we're kind of in a transition period where we have the baby boomers coming in, and their expectations are going to be different than somebody who's in their 90s. So so we have to cater to all of those things.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you're thinking that way.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask the big question. What's coming up for summer?
Oh, summer. We got some great programming coming up. So first off, on Memorial Day, we're having a Memorial Day ceremony over at the Performing Arts Center, where we're working with the American Legions and we're working with the American Boys Choir Club organization, I should say. And so we're going to have a great, fabulous event there, a ceremony starting at 12 and finishing up at 2 p.m. on May 27th. It's going to be free to the public, so hopefully we'll get a good turnout and just come on down and be a part of that event.
Wonderful.
Following that, we have our July 4th event, which is going to be another spectacular event. We're introducing some fireworks this year, so hopefully we'll get a great turnout and also get some of the grandkids coming out and really partake in that as well. Our dive-in movie nights are hopefully going to be coming, and that's going to be in the evening for grandparents to come out with their grandkids and enjoy a movie at the pool, have some free popcorn, and just kind of make it a real special event for them as well. So, no, we definitely have some exciting things coming up and looking forward to it.
That's great, because you kind of have to make those things happen, don't you?
Right.
Sort of organize them, and people will really show up, because it's so nice to have, if you have grandchildren or young children around, you can bring them to the events and share those experiences with them.
It's a really special time for the grandparents to bond with their grandkids. And it's a short time, so if they can make a memorable experience, then that's what we're doing, which is great.
Yes. Well, is there anything that you want us to know about what else is happening in the recreation and special events departments?
Well, we are going to be introducing our customer service initiative program. So we're going to be doing a lot of internal training, really revamping on how we conduct with our residents and how we interact with them, focusing heavily on customer service. We're going to be having some blue shirts coming out soon. So if you see somebody in a blue shirt, in a light blue shirt, I should say, so that's going to be a rec person. So. All right. So some internal things that's definitely going to be happening that are going to make a good impact on the community here.
Oh, that's super. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad that you brought all your great ideas with you and all of your energy, and it's terrific. It's working out fabulously so far, so we can't wait to see what you will do next. So we thank you very much for coming on our show today, Brian. It was really a pleasure to have you here and to meet you.
Yeah, Cindy, thank you. I really appreciate it, and yeah, we're going to make some good things happen.
Yes,
so.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining us today as we looked at the skills required for both billiards and archery. We hope that we've inspired you to venture on over to both Clubhouse 1 and Clubhouse 3 and try out both of these activities. Please watch for us on Channel 6 and like us on YouTube, and watch us every time on Discovering Laguna Woods Village. The activities of billiards and target archery share some of the same mental and physical benefits and are considered especially healthful to older players. Some of these benefits are focus and concentration. In both activities, players must focus on their targets, learn to tune out all distractions, focus on their form, and either shoot the cue or release the bowstring consistently. Good exercise. In archery, besides working your upper body by drawing your bow, you can expect to walk a lot when moving between targets. There's a surprising amount of walking involved in a round of billiards. A typical 2-hour 8-ball session is equal to walking nearly 3/4 of a mile.